Hi everyone, my name is Elsa. Welcome back to my channel. Last week was my birthday and I got a lot of presents and most of them were books. And so today for you I have a huge book haul. I am so happy, you have no idea. These books I have wanted for so long. I'm just over the moon to have them finally in my shelves. Fitting them in my shelves is going to be a struggle, but I'm so happy to have them. So let's see what I have. First, I finally got the first 3 Wings of Fire. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm crazy about this series. I have all the other volumes, they are right here. But the first 3 ones I only had in paperback and so they didn't match with the rest of my books and it bothered me. And so I finally bought, you know, the beautiful hardcovers and I'm so happy. Then I got The Inheritance trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I haven't read a book by N.K. Jemisin yet and I can't wait. I'm sure she will be one of my new favorite authors. The problem is I have just so many series going on right now that I'm not starting a new one. But when I do, I will start with either this one or the 5th season and I'm so excited. Then I got, oh my gosh, the most beautiful one you will see on this video. This is the Priory of the Orange Tree. Look at this. Like, this is so gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm so happy I have it. I haven't read it yet. Yeah, because usually I buy books that I have already read and just loved and, you know, that were my babies and so I want them on my shelves. And when I first read the books, I usually listen to them as audiobooks or read them on my Kindle. But for this one and for the few other ones, like it was my birthday, I didn't spend any money on them. So I went a bit crazy and bought books I haven't read before, but I'm sure I will love, like the Inheritance trilogy and like this one. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. It's a huge monster, but I really can't wait to read it. Then, oh my gosh, I was so happy. I nearly cried. Like, Laurence, you're the best girl. I love you so much. And so for you guys, I have linked my Amazon wishlist, you know, in the description of my last videos. And on the off chance that somebody bought something for my birthday, and Laurence, she's just the best girl ever. She's a booktuber over at Reading with Laurence. Please watch her videos. She's just amazing. I love her reading taste and she's just such a cinnamon roll. I love her. And she bought me Heartstopper, the 4th volume. Oh my god, I was so happy. I read it the day it arrived and oh, I love it so much. It's so good. Like, I love this series. Then I went crazy and bought the entire trilogy of the Pop Hero series. I haven't read it, so it's a bet, but I wanted the beautiful hardcovers and I wanted to buy them now before they're, you know, you can only find them as, you know, paperbacks. And they're just gorgeous and I've read everyone and their mother said it was the best series ever and from what I heard I'm sure I will love it, so I just asked them for my birthday. Then we have this tiny thing, The Emperor's Soul, which is a novella by Brandon Sanderson. I love Brandon Sanderson and as soon as I finish the Miss Pond series I will dive into this one. I'm so excited and for once it's very short. I'm super excited. Then I got this duology and I'm so excited for it. I haven't read it, but I heard there is a lot of political intrigue. It's sci-fi and from what I heard about the plot and the sapphic romance, I know it will be right up my alley and I can't wait to read both of them. Oh, I'm so excited. And another sci-fi I'm extremely excited about is this one. Oh, Jackson, I heard so many amazing things about this one and I just can't wait to dive into it. Then I got the entire City of Stairs trilogy. Same, I haven't read them, it's a bet, but I just know I will love them so much, and so I wanted to have them all with these beautiful paperbacks. Usually I'm not crazy about paperbacks, but these ones are really beautiful, and so yeah, I'm so excited. Then, same with Laurence, I already talked about her, but we read as a buddy read Nevermore last month and it was so good. We loved this book, it was just amazing. And so I couldn't wait and I just ordered the 2nd volume and we're going to buddy read it in July and I'm so excited. It's just so beautiful and I love this series, it's just so amazing. Then I also received the duology about Kyoshi, who is the avatar, 2 avatar before Aang, from the show The Last Airbender, which is just the best show ever. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing with your life? Please watch it. Usually I don't like so much, watching or reading about, things that are companions series, or, taking place in the same universe but not really the same thing. Like, I don't know, it's not really, I usually don't like it, but I heard amazing things about Kyoshi, and so yeah, this is just the best universe ever, and I'm sure it will be an amazing character with an amazing story, and I just can't wait to dive into it. I also received the entire trilogy of The Famous Files. So I have already read Sleeping Giants. I'm crazy about it. It's one of my favorite books of all time. I just finished this month. You can see my thoughts on it in my June wrap-up. And this is Waking Gods, to the second volume. I really liked it. It was amazing, but not as good as Sleeping Giants. And then I have only one left, and it's Only Human. And I'm really excited about this one. So yeah, the entire trilogy is now in my possession. I also bought the entire First Law trilogy that I have read. Oh, they are here. I'm going to show them one by one, and they're kind of heavy. So you've got the first one, the blade itself, then nearly dropped them. This is dangerous. Before They Are Hanged, and the last one is The Last Argument of Kings. I just find these paperbacks gorgeous. They're just so beautiful, and I'm just crazy about this series. Like, the first volume is my baby, the second volume is one of my favorite books of all time. I don't care much about the third volume, to be honest, and I almost bought only the first 2 volumes because I pretend in my mind that the third book just never existed. But it was actually cheaper to buy the entire box set than to buy them as individual books, and so I bought the entire trilogy. I'm sorry, my camera just died. I hope the angle of the camera hasn't changed too much. But yeah, I was saying that I just love the First Law, and I highly recommend it, even though I'm crazy about the ending. Like, the 2 first volumes are just incredible. And then I bought, I'm so happy about it, the entire Illuminae files. If you don't know about it, please read it. It's one of my favorite series of all time. And now I finally own the physical copies, which is much better because this is a mixed media book. Like, if you don't know, you have, that type of, a lot of different type of documents, and it's so good. I just love this series so much. And now I have the 3 volumes. They are so gorgeous. I'm extremely happy to have them on my shelves. So yeah, these are my babies. And for my birthday, John over at John Writes 7, please watch his channel. His channel is just a twin to this one because we have extremely similar taste in books, and he's just so fun and so adorable. I love him. He's just so precious, and for my birthday he bought me The Natural History of Dragons, and I'm so happy about this one. I am crazy about dragons. I live for dragons, and I was dying to pick up this book. It's so gorgeous. And it's basically the memoirs, the fictional memoirs of this lady who is studying the dragons. And the physical copy of this book is just gorgeous because look at this cover. And can you see it? Like, the pages aren't cut straight because it gives you the feeling of a manuscript, and it's so gorgeous. And inside you have drawings, like you have a map and you have drawings of dragons. Let me find one so that I can show you, like this one. And it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy I got it. I can't wait to read it. Thank you so much, John. You're just the best. And then, speaking about John, I bought this book recently, and we are going to buddy read it in July. I'm so excited. And this is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secret. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. And this is extremely famous, and I heard so many amazing things about this one, and it's supposed to be so romantic and so cute, and I just can't wait to read it. Like, I'm sure I will love it so much, and buddy reading it with John will be just the world. Then we have this book, More Than This, by Patrick Ness. I heard so many things about this one as well, and I'm really intrigued because I heard amazing things, but I have no idea what this is about, and I'm just so curious and so interested, and I just want to read this book so bad. And finally, this one is a monster, but I really can't wait to read it, and this is House of Leaves. I discovered it recently, And this is not mixed media, but it's extremely weird, like the way it's done. To have this in the beginning, but the way it's done, can I show you? Like, the way it's written is really, really weird. Like, you have sentences that are you have upside down, you have notes, you have, you know, things to read but not in the right order. You have, it's not like anything I've ever seen before, and it's supposed to be horror, and I don't read horror usually because I'm a chicken, but I've been meaning to get into the genre, and the fact I love original formats. Like, you've seen with Illuminae Files, which is one of my favorite series of all time. I also love Sleeping Giants, which is also, you know, a series of interviews. Lazy Jones, like every book that doesn't have you know, the usual format, I'm just so there for, and this is exactly what I love. And even though I heard it's, you know, a bit of a heavy read because it's extremely long and it's complicated to read, and the police is just a bit awful at times. Like, when you read it, it's not the worst, but I've seen some really scary pages like these ones, you know, with very with this kind of font, etc. But yeah, I'm just so curious about this one, and I heard amazing things about it, and I just can't wait to read it. So that's it for this video. There were so many books and they're quite heavy, so I just put them there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me in the comments if you've read any of the books I talked about, and, you know, recommend me which one I should start with, because I'm extremely conflicted because I won't read all of them, so I will just have to flip a coin at this point. So if you just, you know, if you want to vote for the one you want me to read first, please do in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. See you around.